Hey, yo, what's the deal? It's your boy Tag from Pro Wrestling Tag. You know what I mean? As of this recording, it is 7:21 p.m., January 26, 2025. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just here chilling. You know, I'm watching a fucking football game. I'm watching Kansas City and Buffalo. You know what I mean? And I do think that I think it's going to be Kansas City and Philly. Philly already made it. Now, I mean, Philly made it. You know what I'm saying? So I do believe it's going to be, it's going to be Kansas City and Philly for the Super Bowl. I will be deadlocked watching that game. You know what I mean? I will be in my fucking seat watching that shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I will be watching it, motherfucker. You know what I mean? So yeah, so I decided to, you guys know that I'm doing a hold on real quick. Sorry about that, guys. You guys do know that I am doing a little mini series on the side called the most, the wrestlers who were ahead of their time, right? And I did come up with two names and such, and two names that I thought were great, and I got some more. I mean, I definitely got a lot more, and this third one that I'm going to name, I had to really catch myself because I decided to change the title for this one because even though, yes, this guy was ahead of his time with stuff, sadly, like he legit threw his career away. You know what I mean? He legit threw his life away too. And you can never look at this dude ever the same again. Chris Benoit is a guy who I want to say, I want to say is a guy who basically, personified wrestling during the 90s and such. I want to say this, but I can't. I want to say that, he was very influential and such. One of the most hardest working men in pro wrestling during that time, but I fucking can't. I can't. You know what I mean? There is a lot. There was a lot of. There was. And when I say was, I mean was in big capital letters. There was positive. There was a lot of positive achievements with Chris Benoit. A lot. But with what the fuck he did in May of 2007, it was more than a fucking disgrace to life. You know what I'm saying? It was fucked up. Beyond fucked up. Was it May 2007 or was it June of 2007? I definitely know it was 2007 for sure. I clearly know it was June. I'm sorry, it was June. It was June. And what he did on June 24th, 2007 was one of the most demonic things you could ever fucking do to anybody. It was, like he killed his wife and he killed his fucking son and he killed himself. Man, like you talk about being one of the most disgraced, professional wrestlers. Fuck professional wrestling. One of the most disgraced motherfuckers in the world. The fact that you did exactly what the fuck you did to your wife and your fucking kid. That's, man. People can shit on other wrestlers like Hogan and stuff, but you can shit on other wrestlers too. You can, listen, you can say all the fucked up shit you want to say about, wrestlers who you can't stand, like fucking Hogan and, and fucking who else? Like anybody, Shane Douglas, Ric Flair, all these people, right? They never killed anybody. They never killed a motherfucking person. You know what I mean? You can say all the shit you want to say about Eric Bischoff. Oh shit, Buffalo scored. But he never killed anybody. There's two major pieces of shit in this wrestling business. There's two of them. There's two who I legit can't, who they definitely deserve, and they will get a place in hell. Actually, one is already in hell. The other one has a spot waiting for him in hell. Chris Benoit and Vince McMahon. Chris Benoit was, at one point, like it is hard for me to, to mention the positives because of everything that he did. Whatever he did, like nobody can look at Chris Benoit the same, at this point anymore. Like, nobody can. Nobody can, yo. It's going on 18 years since the murder-suicide. And you do have wrestlers who are, who they take inspiration from Chris Benoit, right? I mean, you got Bryan Danielson, who uses the crippler crossface, which was called the label lock, right? But he's not going to flat out tell you that he's inspired by Chris Benoit. He's not. You got wrestlers who, they take bits and pieces of Chris Benoit? Yeah. And you know what? Going back to Bryan Danielson does take a lot from Benoit. Not only with the label lock, but the headbutt. And remember, Benoit had CTE. Benoit had CTE. And like I said, he was just the shit that, again, it's fucked up. It's really, really fucked up. It's really fucked up. It's fucked up because, just the sheer thought of murdering somebody. It's demonic, yo. It's fucking demonic. Murdering your kid too. Murdering your fucking child, yo. Murdering your wife is bad, of course. That's beyond fucked up. But murdering your kid, who, by the way, they also said, he was a special needs kid. It's fucked up, man. It's real fucked up. It's beyond fucked up. You know what I mean? And then he kills himself. It's fucked up. It's foul. It's very, very foul. And I hope he's burning right now in hell, man. I hope he's burning in the lake of fire because, he deserved that shit. He deserved that. He deserved that. You threw away a Hall of Fame career. I mean, you threw away a Hall of Fame career. This motherfucker main evented WrestleMania 20. I remember watching that shit from my boy's crib, my ex-friend's crib. Fuck them dudes now. But I remember watching that shit live. Where it was him against Shawn Michaels and Triple H in that three-way at Madison Square Garden. It's fucked up, man. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. That's why I say he's the most disgraced wrestler in the history. And then here's the fucked up thing about all this too, right? You got motherfuckers who are vouching for this motherfucker to go into the Hall of Fame. That will never fucking happen. Know what I mean? 50 and Ja Rule will kill their beef way before Chris Benoit ever goes into the Hall of Fame. I'm just keeping it a buck, man. I'm keeping it funky. But I'm about to be out, guys. You know what I'm saying? I definitely will be. I will definitely catch y'all tomorrow for sure. You know what I mean? This video is going to go up about 10 o'clock because I got to take care of a lot of things. You know what I mean? So I'm going to definitely holler at y'all.